Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Crackin for a Cause. I am your host, MrBevers, and I am joined today by the wonderful ALK Alters. I don't know whether you want me to refer to you as your first name or not, but so I just use your screen name.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect. So, hello and welcome.
Hi,
thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Yes.
I'm very excited. I love cracking packs, and I do always feel a little bit empty after I do it.
Yeah, right?
So donating to charity helps fill that feeling of emptiness after
Right?
you crack a Magic the
Exactly.
Gathering pack and you're like, oh wow, I wasted that money.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I just opened this pack. I could have drafted it or something, or maybe done something better with it. And then now you have a reason. Now you have a
Yes.
reason to do it. So it's awesome. So why don't you give everyone a little spiel about who you are and where they can find you? Because I know I'm a big fan of your work. So I hope everyone else out there is as well. And if they aren't, they should be. See,
I am a Magic digital altarist, I say. And so I do digital mock-ups of Magic the Gathering cards with different art or different frames, or sometimes both, trying to make it uh, look really cool. I think one of my missions is to really like enhance my appreciation of Magic the Gathering art, which is I think is some of the most fantastic fantasy art available. And like when you look at it through this sort of size, you don't really get the scope of how incredibly talented these artists are. And I'm constantly working with these gigantic JPEGs of their art that they've uploaded to ArtStation and the like. And it's amazing to see all the detail and effort that they put into those pieces. So that's what I really love about doing what I do. You can find my work on Twitter and Instagram. Both of the handles there are Alters ALK, all one word, because I'm bad at branding and call myself something different than what my handle is. Instagram, I put everything I upload onto Instagram. And then I'm trying day by day to go through my large archive of stuff and also upload stuff onto Instagram there. Twitter, I also post on Twitter. But that's also like my main social media account, so that holds all my opinions and like my sad posting and stuff like that as well.
and cats, lots of cats. Don't forget
lots of cats. Yeah. So that's who I am.
That's awesome. Well, so if all of you out there aren't familiar, there should be links below in the description for all of ALK's, various differently branded locations that you can find him. And his work, because his work is phenomenal. So definitely go check it out. I think the last one I saw that you put up on Twitter was like you had done some of the like older school land art and you had full arted it or something like that. Is that right? Is that what I was seeing?
Yeah, there's some land arts that I've full arted. I did some. There's a Rebecca Gay.
Those were the ones. I think those were the ones that I saw that you had just posted, and they were like phenomenal. They looked amazing.
Those are so I've been doing these full arts now for a while, and they're really intimidating because, I'm not really much of a digital artist in like the tablet tracing and Photoshop painting style of art. And so like using elements from the existing art and compositing it in and all of that is really intimidating because I don't want to like make something that makes the original piece look worse.
Right.
And so
yeah.
That's my main goal.
Well, I think you did a phenomenal job with those ones. I really enjoyed them when I saw you post them. I was like, wow, these are gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. So links below in the description. But we digressed a little bit, but that's okay. We're here for, of course, charity. If you're unfamiliar with the series, welcome everybody. We are going to be cracking a pack for charity. ALK already sort of sneak peek previewed the pack there. So for those of you who are eagle-eyed, you will know what we're opening already. But first, before we get into the pack, we're going to talk about the charities that we've decided on. So ALK, why don't you let everyone know where you'll send my money today if you win?
Yes. So we are recording this during Black History Month, February. So I am the charity I've chosen is the Marsha P. Johnson Institute, which protects and defends the human rights of Black transgender people. So that it's two causes that I believe very much in. And when you get into issues like transgender rights, it always affects, you know, the minority people more when those issues than they would like affect a white person the same. So it's like it's just this like stacking of different types of
I'm right there with you.
systemic pressure. So I think that's a really good cause to support.
White privilege really extends a very vast range that people don't understand, right? So, and yes, that's not to say that, you know, transgender people who are white do not suffer from, you know, discrimination and all those kind of things. It just means that they deal with one less layer of discrimination, essentially, which is hard to believe, but it happens, right? I mean, it's very unfortunate that it has to happen, or not that it has to happen, but that it does happen, I should say. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to send my money there for sure. I am absolutely on board with both of those, you know, those charities, or I guess this is one charity, but both of
one
those
charity, but
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone out there in YouTube land knows what I'm saying as well, because word's not so good lately these days. So yeah, I'm super excited to send my money there, so I hope you win. You know, part of me hopes you win, but part of me hopes you don't win, from the aspect of what the stipulation of the pack battle was, because that means that then I get to open the spice, right? That's but you know, I mean, at the end of the day, no one's a loser here, and everyone's a winner, hopefully. So because we're gonna give money to charity regardless of what happens. So you know, I think that's the best part about this series, is that no one really walks away a loser, to be honest. So thank you so much for picking that charity. It's great. But let's talk about my charity, because where I'm going to send your money if I win today, which is the Halton Women's Place, which is a local women's shelter in my area, which has been supporting essentially women for the last, I don't know, 35 years. It's been around as long as I have, at least, if not longer. Maybe that dates myself a little bit, but you know, whatever, it's fine. They are a nice little charity that basically provide a place for women who deal with any kind of abuse, be it, you know, sexual or you know, marital or whatever. And it also provides a place for them to you know, bring their kids as well. So they offer a whole bunch of like after school programs and things like that to help basically just support women however they need it, right? So it's not just about abuse, but it's also just about supporting women in general. So it's a great little charity, and I picked it specifically because it's local to me and it's been around forever. So
yeah, no, that's great. You know, you got to take care of your local community, and women's shelters, they do great work, and they again, you know, you wish that they didn't have to exist, but they do. And
we're gonna open a whole other can of worms if we go down that road, because I am right on board with you. I really wish that these places didn't have to exist, but you know, if they do have to exist, at least I can do is give money to them, right? Support them however I can. So in this case, send your money to them.
All right, well, you're talking to him now.
Well, yeah, well, listen, you know, I gotta pump myself up, because I do, you know, I gotta do this every week, so I gotta win some of them, right? Sometimes, maybe. I don't know.
Are you above or below 500 right now?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't keep track. I don't keep track. I should probably keep a scoreboard, actually, and just see like, you know, how many. Mr. B is now 0 for 5 on the last 5 episodes or whatever. Yeah. So, but that being said, let's get into the meat and potatoes, of course, which is the pack battle itself, which is we're going to be opening up a pack of Modern Horizons. So there it is, little shiny pack of Modern Horizons. And the stipulation that you came up with was originally something different than what we landed on.
So we had to rush and come up with a new stipulation, and so we chose the most expensive rare or mythic. And I didn't actually remember that you could technically open 2 because of the foil, right? So you definitely, well, not definitely, you could. That's exciting. You could open a foil but have 2 cheap rares and still see.
Yeah,
made it exciting.
that's right. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. We're going to actually open these packs, and then we're going to reverse the order because they are front loaded, I believe. We'll double check it here, but we're going to do it off camera and just see here. So I'm just going to open my pack up. I believe it is, in fact, yeah, because the token's on the front and then the art card, and then you get your snow-covered land, right? So you should get your snow-covered land. Here's my little snow-covered plains.
Yeah. So I have token.
And then this should be my rare, right? Because you're not there's no guaranteed foil in the pack, right?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look here. Okay, so this is my commons. That's my last common. So I've taken my uncommons off. I'm doing the Pokemon shuffle. I don't know if you know what the Pokemon shuffle is.
I do not.
So it's with the cards essentially face down to you, right? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
You take the bottom card off, which is your snow-covered land. You look at it, right? Okay, it's snow-covered. Good, perfect. You put it down to the side. Then you take the next 3, which is your uncommons, right?
You're gonna have to say that. Okay, so I took the token and the art card, which is the
right. You got the nice you got the nice John Avon art there.
Mm-hmm.
So then now the bottom card, you're gonna take that bottom card off and put it face down. Or actually, that's your snow-covered land. That should be your snow-covered land. So you could peek at it.
It is a Spring Bloom Druid.
Okay, so your pack is. Have you done any shuffling yet, or no?
No.
Is it foil?
No, it's just a regular Spring Bloom Druid.
Huh. So your pack is in a different order than mine.
Oh no.
Oh, that's weird. So then, if you flip it over now and just look, do you have another common there?
Yes.
Okay, so you're probably in the normal order, and I'm in the reverse order.
Interesting.
So that's based on where it was printed, right? So you may have one of the boxes that was printed in Texas. So it would be the normal way a pack would be, right?
Interesting.
Whereas mine was printed in Japan, which is why it's backwards. So anyway, the Pokemon Shuffle, for those of you out there who are curious what I'm talking about, is in the old Pokemon packs, there was like a weird way to you would take like 3 cards off the bottom and move them to the back, and then take the next card, which would be your rare, and put it, because it was the 3 uncommons and then the rare and then all the commons. So you would take the three first off the top, essentially, without looking at them, put them on the back, and then take the 4th card and put it on top, and that would be your rare. And now your pack would be in the right order of commons, uncommons, rare, right?
Interesting.
So, but with Magic, you have to do a little differently, because the rare would be first, so you have to put that down to the side, then take the next 3, which are your uncommons, put them on the back, then pick up the 1 off the table and put it in. So mine should be in order now. And I think yours is probably in order as well. So we don't really care about the commons too much for the stipulation, but I mean, I like to show them off anyway, because the art is phenomenal in these cards.
Before mentioned, and one of the reasons I chose Modern Horizons was I love all of the time spiral callbacks to different like older cards and older settings and stuff,
right?
And all of the cards. So
then you're super excited about the new time spiral set, then, is what you're saying.
Sort of. I'm excited for the time shifted sheet for sure.
Right, for sure.
But all the other ones are just like old time spiral cards. So
well, there you go.
There you go. There's
got
one
there.
of the
so if
cards.
we had picked our first stipulation, I would have got there. See?
Yeah, I got an ephemerate.
Okay. What is this? The Fountain of Ichor?
Yeah,
good old
people
Ichor.
Went nuts over that card, remember? Because they thought it was, I just got it too, the Fountain of Ichor.
Oh, there it is.
They thought it was like, there's Phyrexian oil on Ixalan, and people had to be like, no, that's not what.
That's not what it's not what it is. Yeah. So I've got what is this? Some sort of beast, Marasa Behemoth. It's interesting. This Marasa Behemoth, right? When I hear Marasa, I think of a bear, and it kind of looks like a bear.
It does,
but it's not a bear. It's a beast. Right? It's kind of just an interesting little piece of flavor, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there you go. There you go. This is a standout in my Muldrotha deck. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I've got Ninja of the New Moon.
That's a good one.
A little ninjutsu.
I got a Diabolic Edict here too.
I love that card. Diabolic Edict.
Yeah, this is a throwback card too.
Nature's Chant, the hybrid disenchant naturalized.
Right, which was an interesting one when that got printed. I remember that.
Ooh, Fairy Seer. I like that card. Hey,
look at that. The same card. I feel like we're doing the Zoidberg thing. The same Fairy Seer.
Headless Spectre. And you have a sliver.
Blade back sliver, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a nice one for you. That's your first uncommon, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's my first uncommon. Can never have too many generous
ephemerates. So there's there you go. Hey! So we both got the same uncommon in our uncommon slot, in the first uncommon slot. So that's kind of interesting.
Get to the same second one.
Nope.
So
we got a Wall of Blossoms. This was the one that was in the this was in one of the From the Vaults, right? Wall of Blossoms. I think it was in the 20.
Would have been 20. They really had to fill out some of those years.
This is accurate, yeah. And then what do we got next? Oh, I got the unicorn.
Ooh, I got Ingenious Infiltrator, the ninja that lets all your ninjas draw cards when they hit.
Sweet, yeah, that's a good one. All right, and then the rare.
Should be the rare.
I already know what my rare is because I saw it. Hey, you know what's interesting?
Oh my goodness!
That is really weird. So do you have a foil too, or is that it? Let's see.
No, I have the. Oh wait!
Oh, foil Astrolabe!
Foil
Astrolabe! Wow! Holy moly! Okay, so I was gonna say that based on my pack and your pack, I probably had the highest value pack because we had the same rares, same uncommon worth a few dollars, but I had the Astrolabe and you didn't. But you got a foil one, so yours is better.
Yes.
Yours is better by the tiniest amount, but it's better.
What
that is amazing.
Weird coincidence.
That is very strange. I agree with you.
But because we had so much similarities, I would feel bad not calling it a tie.
That's fair. We can call it a tie. We were basing it based on the stipulation you mentioned when we got there at the beginning of the video.
So
we said just the rare and mythic. So if we only count the rare and mythic, we tied.
Yeah.
But there's my art card, by the way, for those of you out there who are curious. I got the evil man himself right there. That's really funny that we both got Hogak.
Well, we both got my original stipulation was cards that had been banned, and then we checked the list. It was only Hogak, Renin 6, and Astrolabe, and we're like, we're not gonna open too many of those.
No.
And then we both opened Hogak and Astrolabe.
yeah. So it's funny. So if we had picked the first stipulation, we both would have tied as well, which is hilarious. So yeah, I mean there it comes. So then all of you out there, there should be 2 donations popping up here on the screen, which would be great. My donation, of course, and ALK's donation as well. And that's it for the series. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. But ALK, why don't you give everyone a little spiel about who you are and where they can find you again, in case they fast forwarded through the video, which tends to happen on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm ALK Alters. I'm a digital magic altarist. So I do digital mock-ups of magic cards in different frames and different art and all sorts of stuff. You can find my work on my Instagram. You can find me more generally on Twitter. Both accounts are @AltersALK.
Sweet. Awesome. And all the links should be below in the description for not only ALK's content, but also both the wonderful charities that we've featured today. So if you have the ability to give, we would highly appreciate it. So would the charities. Let's put it that way. We know that they would appreciate it as well. So if you can give, please do. If you can't, no worries. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate you being here. And as I always say to everyone, may your pulls ever be better. Bye, folks.